Hey all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we got to hang out with Hildebrand again, and our mysterious duelist turned out to be Gilgamesh. Who'd have thought it? No, really. Now, there are 3 more sets of Hildebrand quests to go before we reach the end and we head back to the main story. So let's keep this going. The business of betrothal? Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Guguremu, a prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed. And not just to anyone, mind you, to the heir of the Bulgarian Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast, to be jointly held by the 2 family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak, and everyone is very scantily clad. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol, overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along.
Well, don't mind if I do. Costa del Sol, off we go. There we are. Guguremu, I remember you.
You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once.
Wow, aren't you a rude little shit?
Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might just have a moment of...
No.
Ah yes, that 2-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his letter of challenge.
Which, by the way, before I continue with this, I was awfully damn close. Turns out there is less than a month of difference between the Persona 5 announcement and when the patch 2.1 hit, which is where Hildebrand was first introduced and where we first saw that little phantom thief symbol. Now, granted, the Persona 5 announcement came out first, but it was less than a month. So this could have predicted it, or at least influenced it somewhat.
If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day, to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this idiot.
Oh, I was actually expecting Hildebrand to pop up. No? Bunch of brass blades, joy. Yeah, I don't trust these guys as far as I can throw them.
The Brass Blades are the Gabera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking him askance. The fact that he was a 90-year-old man and already dying from a heart attack had nothing to do with it. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief would be his last. Of course, that's not precluding the fact that one might already be here. If the thief is obliging enough to allow him to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous?
Oh, I completely missed who was speaking that line. I apologize.
Consulting Inspector Bardian, your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious gil, assuming I don't eat another card in the face. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances.
Yeah, I completely missed that Bardian was speaking that one line.
Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade.
Such confidence, good sir.
Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Fairness, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father, Morgant. Galonotu and his wife, Sayana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Of course, this assumes the fact that our thief can change his size, like up or down 3 feet, because pretty sure he can't, but you never know. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guguremu himself. Finally, we have Lewenhart, a steward of Guguremu's estate, and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you are report back to me at once. Is that Hildebrand in the background? In a red suit? Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god!
Hildebrand Mandeville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away.
Oh my god! Oh, that was amazing. I'm sorry, give me a second. Oh. Oh, that is a perfect look for you, Hildebrand. The pleasure is all mine, conniving Inspector Borient. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Get to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. All I did was change my color, and yet you somehow noticed me. Also, is there a fish on my head? There is a fish on his head. Oh my god. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Mandeville man can. Face down and ass up. God. I love that.
He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he?
Good, Inspector. I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Dude, you've got to lose the fish.
Me? Assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects.
He's getting a little flustered there.
In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, would you? I would speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. You're the only competent person here, and I need to confide in you.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a good way to start. It's just Hildebrand getting decked. Oh, that was gorgeous. All right, Bardian, what do you want?
You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? Ah, an unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now, answer me this, Dekumon. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Dorilda, stole off with the Treaty Blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy?
The identical appearance, the perfect mannerism. That is for me to know. Yeah, she had identical appearance. You know, she fooled all of us with that.
The obvious answer, and yet all too many. A certain self-stylized gentleman comes to mind. Could not recognize a clue if it hit them upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewed into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearance at will.
He's using glamour prisms? Wow, that's a clever use for those, actually.
Clearly, our man is no ordinary thief. Magic's far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This in itself gives us insight into his identity and his ways. And yet, this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Dorilda, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect them that aught is amiss.
Okay, I'm gonna call it right now. This is the thief. I'm talking to the thief right now, and Bardian's probably trussed up somewhere in Costa del Sol.
All the key players arrived in Costa del Sol 3 days ago, where preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of the Phantom, Dekumon. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume?
A brass blade, one of the guests. Yeah, probably a brass blade. You know, these guys are not very well established.
Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than that bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Why do you put up with him anyway?
He makes me laugh.
I suppose.
Wow, that was impressive going on back there.
Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing this much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who has not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol.
Alright, so I need to look around the outskirts for a missing brass blade. Oh, I got a marker, let's head to it. Oh, there we are. Brass blade of the Gabera. Wow, naked and tied up, just like he said. Now I really think he's the thief.
Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with.
Thank the gods. Please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive.
There we go. There. Now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you, and try to be brief.
We just arrived in Costa del Sol. Had a briefing of sorts. Master Guguremu gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I know, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped of my skivvies.
Much to the chagrin of those who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Guguremu. Who was to be your charge?
My memory's hazy, but...
One was Morgant, father of the groom. The other was a Lalafelingent from Limsa. Yalto Notel. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact?
Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lewenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing.
Morgan, Yalto Notel, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. I know I'm asking a lot, but you are the warrior of light.
Great. Speak with Hildebrand. Let me guess, he's already going to be neck deep in trouble by the time I get back. Well, he doesn't seem to be in too much trouble so far, but you never know with this guy. Ah, there you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did you and Inspector Bardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Well, believe it or not, it did. Morgant, Yalton Notel, and the steward Lewenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. Yeah, sure. With the Lapis maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend. The inspector shall be none the wiser. If he had hoped to nab a fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there's just one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. Oh, cripes. Great! He's gonna start accusing everybody of being the bloody thief right now, isn't he? Stand back, fiend! The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Mandeville men of ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Oh, this should end well. Good evening, Master Kuguremu, and a fine evening it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you! Just who in the Seven Hills are you anyway? Guards! Guards! Oh, the chocobos, Kuguremu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have ya? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude, eh, Vans? The phantom thief? Balderdash and rot if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effect. Fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. That's me, Vans, ever calm in the face of danger. Truly is his father's son. A worthy heir to the Bulgar Consortium. I'm getting my voices mixed up, I apologize. And a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity with our families. Or family, I should say. Which reminds me, Master Vans. Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since that day. Oh, that little trinket. 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasure in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Golden trinket? Something tells me that's going to come into play. The time-honored Mandeville art of parley? We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgant not spoke up on your behalf. That said,
Nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural.
Ha! Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Noto and Leeuwenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. Why do we put up with this guy? I mean, I know why I put up with him. This is damn entertaining. But I don't know why the other people around here put up with him. I'm half surprised he hasn't ended up 6 feet out in the bay. Oh, jeez. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure we can cross off Noto from the list. He's just too bloody short.
I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Aldena Trading Company, are you?
Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldena Trading Company. Ha ha ha!
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Do tell, is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Senna, here's no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are me manners? Noto of the Bulgaria Consortium, and this is me wife, Sayana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in moons and years to come. I dare say this wedding, and the joining together of our family businesses, couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen alike taking out our wares? Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of it. You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you?
But of course! I once spent a year honing body and mind with the Fist of Rogar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day. Mantra whatsits?
And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time?
A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago.
Settle down, Sainana. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I best go prepare my speech. Carry on, lads.
Oh, what? Is she going to be a member of the Mandragoras? Criminy. None of those three was suspicious in the least. But we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces had the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now where was I? Give up hope. He of the many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
Oh my god. I already see where this is going.
I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Bardigan will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Leeuwenhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Bardigan will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay. Why do I have a feeling that note is about to come back and bite her in the ass? Also, finally, we're at the finale of the first quest. Holy cow, this is a long quest. Ah, there's the food supplies. What do we got? Glowing pumpkins. Oh joy. Those are so delicious. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. Oh, okay, coconuts. Glowing coconuts, sure. It appears that our man Leeuwenhart spoke true? Gods! Are those explosives? I spy concealed amongst these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all. Oh, some of them are not glowing.
Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely.
Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations on an investigation?
Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either?
Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event, I fear it is somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. What's the driftwood for, besides just a random stick? I say, we are most fortunate this confounding Inspector Bardian is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now, let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise.
Confounding Inspector Bardian? Explode? A fiery demise? Got it! Are you sure about that?
Sounds like she's writing a ransom note or something. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here.
But, Miss Ellie, should Inspector Bardian come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire.
Dekumon and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth at this beach. You two just get out of here, and be quick about it.
Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Bardian has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, that quest is finally in the books. Man, that was a long quest. Alright. Now let's get over here, talk to Bardian, and see what fresh hell he's starting up. A burst of inspiration. Oh dear.
So, Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed. But enough about Hildebrand. Dekumon and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes. That spot just over there by the crate should suffice. There, of all places! But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I am not here on vacation. I am here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Bloody hells! Don't worry, Dekumon. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs.
Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh my goodness, he's looking real. He's not looking at them, thankfully. And there's just the random piece of driftwood Nashu had. And of course, Nashu's bombs hiding among the coconuts in plain sight.
Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm.
Yeah, please, please.
I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. They're not going to spontaneously light, are they?
Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgan, Yalternoto, and Lowenhart. The 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... What are you two looking at? Ahem. Are the 2 of you listening? Oh, of course we are! Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I too feel a chill wind blowing in.
Hey! Hey! Shoo! Shoo! I'm busy right now!
Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. But there is no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire.
Oh God. Oh God, he's gonna build a fire. This is not gonna. Oh God, it's gonna be so bad. Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. Except for the piece that Nashu left behind.
Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on my person.
Oh my goodness, I love that look. Oh Jesus. Oh yeah, yep, back up slowly. This is a bad idea. There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch.
Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. It's flying!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is just going to be a series of unfortunate events, isn't it?
What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no.
Could this be another challenge from the fiend?
Oh God. Bardian? It's just a simple note, man.
Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. There are 2 more pages.
Oh no. Nashu, don't you dare.
Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. What? It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page? Nashu, you idiot! Oh shit! Confounding Inspector Bardian will meet a fiery demise?
Nashu, what the hell are you writing? Oh my gosh, you wrote a ransom note. Ah! Oh God, catch it, catch it. Come on, Warrior of Light Reflexes, catch that thing. Oh, the amazing fight music just starts up all at once. Yes, save him! Save him, Ellie! Hildebrand won. You're nowhere near that, dude. I missed. Oh, I'm about to have a hot ass, aren't I? Yep. Bonk. You've got to be kidding me.
Dekumon, my good man, would you be so kind as to remove the torch? I swear, if I twitch, we're probably all going to die.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Whew.
Oh no. Here comes Nash's. Yeah. He's back at the turn again. Oh, that was beautiful.
You saw through the fiend's ruse. But how? Let's just call it a reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for wear. You have my gratitude. I feel the romance blossoming.
Come on, big guy. There you go. Another ruined outfit.
Hildebrand Vanderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life?
I love the sun comes up just now. It's perfect. I exhausted every effort, Inspector. Yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive.
Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm.
A cold-blooded madman who will resort to murder. Yeah, that sounds like Nashu. Vigilance. Yes, vigilance is the order of the day.
What in the name of the gods? Those teeth! Those vegetables cost a fortune! And they're ruined! Ruined! Agent of inquiry? More like agent of injury and incompetence! You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail.
Great. Speak with Lewinhart. I guess he's gonna have some insight as to where we can find some replacement veggies. I think I've already forgotten what voice I gave this poor guy.
What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempts on my life have been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Guguremu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief. This is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days, what with the Mandragoras at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The Mandragoras? I have heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal?
The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Dragon fruit? Wow. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Levenhart. Of course our action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back.
I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary Mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gabora proved unable to resist them.
Oh-ho! A formidable foe indeed! Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Oh, that's me, isn't it? Your eyes, fiend friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You truly are a godsend, adventurer. One Summit Hall of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Gigurumu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Yeah, but what frickin' use are you gonna be, dude? Honestly, all right. We're headed to the lower decks. Oh, wow. It is busy in here today. And that's exactly the person I'm looking for.
If you've come for the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Airport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah, is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Airport. Let us be swiftly on our way.
Dude, I could just teleport to Airport. Yeah, exactly. Just teleport to Airport. Much faster.